Welcome back to Metal Masters. Tom, as usual, and I'm out with a band that we've had on the show before, but I didn't have these two guys. The band's the Nixons, and I got Jesse. No, I got Ricky and John. Just there went Jesse right there. Yeah, there went Jesse.
The back of Jesse.
Got a little confused there.
You got the better half this time. You have the rhythm section, you know.
That's what they said last time we did an interview.
Well, they're wrong, man. They're totally wrong. We're the cool part.
I was been scammed.
Yep.
Last time we were together, they were talking about, shooting, something for Fox, some alien invasion thing.
Really?
Or maybe it was your next video that you guys were going to shoot. I don't know. But
no, it wasn't the video.
Well, let me mention, here we are today down in Ybor City. You guys are playing The Rub.
The Rub.
And you're on the Seagram's tour. Now,
we're on the Seagram's tour. That means it only costs $7. Real cheap.
Real cheap tour.
3 really cool bands for $7. It's a cool tour.
Really cool. We're going to get into those other bands here in a minute because I'm going to ask you about them.
Okay.
Because
we won't talk bad about them.
Okay.
We like them.
Well, they're not here right now, so we could. Not really. But actually, one of the bands that are on tour with you right now, Gravity Kills, they were really an excellent band.
Good band. From St. Louis. Actually, this tour was kind of something that we put together and got to choose the bands that we took out with us. Gravity Kills. We played a few shows with them, and I think they're really cool. Hog, another great band.
Yeah, they're on Geffen, aren't they, Hog?
They're on Geffen from Southern California. 3 really cool guys, good band, good rock and roll band. This is a great show.
And Gravity Kills, they're on TVT, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, that's another fine label out there.
Very fine label.
Fine label. But you guys are on a great label. MCA. Yeah.
The big monster MCA. Mm-hmm. We own Universal Studios.
Yep, that's right. And
so we get to go to movies for free.
We get to go to the new Jurassic Park ride for free when we're off in LA. Can't beat that.
Really? What about here in the Universal here in Florida? You get into that one too?
I went to that one actually.
We probably could if we had time. Really? I don't have time today. So very busy today.
You guys are in a tight schedule. You touring?
Very, very eventful tour. Yeah, every single day practically. We've been out touring this record since last April.
Yeah.
We started actually in Florida with Slash's Snake Pit.
Yeah.
And
when was that? 10 years ago? The tour started 10 years ago.
10 years ago.
It was a year ago last April, technically, but it feels like 10 years ago. Yeah. And then we do after this tour, we go out with a little band from New York called Kiss.
Yeah, I was going to ask. You spoiled that, man. You just spoiled. Cut the camera off. Let's forget. No, really, actually.
Going out with Kiss.
Really, actually, you guys. Yeah, I was going to mention that you guys are going out with Kiss and
4 little boys from.
Be surprised.
New York.
Yeah. Well, we've had Kiss on the show several times.
Oh yeah, they tell us about it all the time.
Right. Yeah.
Every time.
It's like a distant memory. We're like a distant memory in Gene's mind.
I think they have a lot of distant memories.
Yeah. But, when Ace Frehley comes to town, I get to chauffeur him around.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that a true story?
Yes, true. Very true.
Do you think I'll get to chauffeur him around?
No, I think they're getting limos this time.
They're back in the saddle.
So where are you guys playing on the Kiss tour?
Detroit, Chicago. No, not Detroit. We wanted Detroit.
We got 6 shows.
We got Madison Square Garden.
Oh, you got the good ones.
We got the good ones.
You got the good ones.
What else we got? We got Cleveland, right?
We got Cleveland, Ricky. We got Cleveland. We got Dayton, Ohio, Pittsburgh. We got a Madison Square Garden show in Boston. We got 6 shows spread over 2 weeks.
Yeah, so that'd be cool. You guys opening for Kiss. And
can't get
you guys are the only opening act, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We're the only.
They don't have like 2 bands opening. So that's really killer.
It's a really cool thing, they're taking out young, up-and-coming American bands, and it like you just said, it's us and then it's Kiss. It's like, I don't think it'd be as cool if we were the first of like 18 bands, on some of these bands that tour, but I think it's really cool to give younger bands, a chance.
Well, if anybody's listened to your product, they'll see why you guys are opening for Kiss.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a tough crowd. There's no doubt, but I think we're pretty much just an all-American rock and roll band, so we'll shove it in your face and see what happens.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and watch one of your fine, outstanding videos.
Okay.
And we'll be back a little later on the show. So, this is Tom with Ricky and John on Metal Masters. We'll see you a little later. Bye. we're back. Well, how'd you like that? All that great
How did
stuff.
you like that?
I love it. But you know, when I do the show, not only do I do this here sometimes, but it's like I have to see the show multitudes of times. Because it's like, you know, we edit it once, and then we duplicate it a couple of times, and then we edit it again, and, you know, for different areas and stuff.
And I haven't seen any, so maybe you'll send me a copy of the show when it's done.
That's a very good possibility. You know, you guys over at MCA, you know, are really good to us. You know, they hook us up with all the good bands, and
I'll give you my home address.
okay, we'll do that, and then we'll put it on the air for everybody. No, so you guys are still out touring around, and you know, I read in your bio, you know, talking about you guys being one of the touringest bands around. And I noticed a little byline in there about playing to the guy that his car broke down, you know, and he just came in to use the phone. Is that like a true story? Or
Yeah.
Well,
I know one of you guys had to interject that.
probably that story is probably more true than we would like it to be. We have probably played more. I don't know. Probably more than any band I know.
Yeah.
We played like 317 dates, and out of the last 365. So that's a lot.
That is a lot.
And starting out, you know, we played a lot of empty rooms. I mean, and we have worked really, really hard to get what we have now. And I'm not saying that we have everything now at all, but
well, I don't know a band out there except for maybe Kiss that didn't play to a maybe an empty place once in a while. It just happens, you know.
Even Kiss did, I'm sure, in the beginning, you know. I think if radio happens, if you get on MTV or, you know, and then there's other outlets like this, you know,
Right.
independent video, I think it's just a matter of getting out there and playing and building your foundation, filling your base by, you know, playing live, and that's what we do. That's what we're best at, you know, that 90 minutes, that hour, 90 minutes that we're on stage every night is what I really want to do, be behind those drums and play music and connect with a crowd, and I'd rather do that every night of, you know, out of every year of my life than anything else, you know.
And a lot of people think it's all glamour, but actually it's a lot of hard work.
It is hard work, but I'd rather do that than, you know, flip burgers.
Punch a time clock.
most people clock in at 6 a.m. and clock out at 4 or 5. We clock in for 3 months, and then we clock out and we have 2 or 3 days off. I mean, and I wouldn't have it any other way. You know, I love my job.
Well, I'm just curious, what are you doing those 2 or 3 days you got off that, you know, you got?
I like to go fishing.
Okay.
And watch TV in my underwear.
Hey, that's what everybody's doing. That's what they're doing right now at home.
That's what they're doing right now.
Yeah, it's late night and they're sitting there in their underwear.
We cater to losers like ourselves.
Yeah, the 6-pack and your underwear, you've got it made. So, let's wrap it up. And is there any particular like other bands that you guys like that we'd like to see a video for? Maybe somebody on tour with you guys?
Yeah. Let's see. Do you have Gravity Kills?
Yes.
Guilty.
Sure do.
All right.
So that's just a great lead in here on Metal Masters. We'll see you next time. See ya.